Welcome back, focused learners. Today's explainer is a really fun one. We're unpacking the vital layers of strategic decision-making that literally dictate whether a company thrives or, well, totally perishes in the modern market. You know, we hear the word strategy thrown around all the time in boardrooms and business articles, but today we are going to break it down into its core structural components. Our main goal? Seeing exactly what these sources say about business-level strategy and specifically where it fits within the much larger context of decision-making hierarchies.
Picture this for a second. How does a multi-billion-dollar company actually decide its next move? Imagine you're the CEO of a massive, globally diversified corporation. You're standing in front of this giant map of the global market. It's not just about picking which wars to fight, it's about figuring out exactly how to arm your troops to actually win those specific battles. Without a structured hierarchy of decision-making, chaos just completely takes over.
So here is our blueprint for today. We'll quickly hit the strategy hierarchy, lock down what business-level strategy actually means, decode the who, what, and how, look at how to get that competitive edge, and finally, see how it all aligns in action. Let's get right into it.
Section 1, the strategy hierarchy explained. Think of business strategy kind of like a three-tiered pyramid. And here is that pyramid, a crystal clear mental map. You've got corporate at the very top, business right in the middle, and functional forming the base. Every major successful company uses this exact setup to translate their high-level visions into actual daily operational victories.
Right, so starting at the top, corporate-level strategy. This is the CEO's playground. They are managing the whole portfolio, asking the massive, overarching questions, like what industries should we even be playing in, should we grow, pull back, or stay put? To really cement this, let's look at McDonald's. We all know their core business is fast food. But say the executives wake up and decide, hey, let's start manufacturing commercial kitchen equipment, or let's launch a massive expansion into China. Those are top-level corporate diversification decisions. It's not about making a better burger. It's about choosing a totally new battlefield.
Which brings us nicely to Section 2, defining a business-level strategy. We're zooming in from that massive corporate view down to a single strategic business unit, or SBU.
There's a really hard dividing line here that you have to understand. Corporate strategy is where to compete, picking the industry and geography. But business level? That answers a totally different question. How to compete? You've been parachuted into a market. Now, how do you actually win against the guys right across the street?
So by definition, your business level or competitive strategy is your exact game plan to gain an edge and win in that single market. Going back to McDonald's, once corporate says, yep, we're staying in fast food, the business level strategy becomes the weapon they use to outsmart Burger King or Wendy's.
Moving to Section 3, the who, what, and how. How do you actually build that winning plan? Well, it all rests on customer satisfaction and core competencies.
This strategic puzzle really frames up beautifully. Business-level strategy radiates out into three connected questions: what, who, and how. If an SBU can't clearly answer these three, honestly, their strategy is just wishful thinking. Let's break them down. First, the what. What specific customer needs are you actually satisfying? Second, the who. Who exactly is your target market? Are you going after busy parents, teenagers? You literally can't serve everybody. And finally, the how. This is the real kicker. How are you using your completely unique core competencies to serve those needs better than the competition? You have to predict what your rivals will do and outmaneuver them.
Section 4, gaining competitive advantage. With our target locked in, let's explore the actual tactical paths a business can take to get that edge.
To do this, strategic management leans heavily on Michael Porter's generic strategies. These basically outline the core positions a firm can take. It's like a menu of options for beating your rivals over the long haul. And listen, you really have to pick a lane here, because trying to be everything to everyone usually ends up meaning you're nothing to anyone.
You essentially face two completely divergent paths. Option 1, cost leadership. This means doing the exact same activities as everyone else in the industry, but doing them way, way cheaper. You become the low-cost provider. Option 2, product differentiation. This means deciding to do entirely different things to create something undeniably unique. People will gladly pay a premium for it. So a business unit has to choose. Do you want to be the absolute cheapest or the most unique?
Zooming back out to our hierarchy map, you can see exactly where Porter's strategies fit in. Right there, directly branching under the business level. And once an SBU commits to cost leadership or differentiation, that one choice literally dictates every single move they make from then on.
All right, Section 5, Strategic Alignment in Action. Picking an advantage on paper is great, but now we have to zoom in one last time to see how things happen at the ground level.
This brings us to functional level strategy, the daily operations, the specific actions of your individual departments. If the business level is the brain deciding how to win, the functional level is the muscle actually doing the heavy lifting. Without functional strategies outlining those everyday operations, a business plan is, well, it's literally just an empty promise. It's where the rubber meets the road.
Every single department has to totally sync up here. Say your business strategy is product differentiation based on high quality. Well, marketing needs to focus strictly on premium buyers. HR has to hunt down top-tier talent to actually build the thing. Finance has to open the wallet for R&D. And operations, they have to prioritize flawless precision over just pumping out volume. If even one of these gears slips out of alignment, the whole machine grinds to a halt.
So, bringing it all together, from the sources we've unpacked today, true strategic mastery is about uniting this entire hierarchy. Top-down guidance from the corporate and business levels has to seamlessly meet bottom-up execution. Corporate picks the game, business decides how to win it, and functional runs the plays to get points on the board. They have to be in perfect lockstep to survive.
I want to leave you with a final thought. Think of your absolute favorite brand right now, the one you're completely loyal to. Are they winning your hard-earned money through cost leadership, or is it unique product differentiation? Next time you tap your card, look past the product itself. Try to decode the who, what, and how behind it. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, focused learners. Keep analyzing, and I'll see you next time.